Morrigan, fireball, please, because that will be a nice, juicy hit. Oh, yes, such glory. Oof, oof, I love that move. Oh, Liliana's leveled up. Good job, team. So many levels! Oh, and a good finishing move.
In Remnant for so long, I never noticed the colors.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
You're welcome to this world. Few of us would come, even without the kit.
You don't like the desert, Joel? Oh, that is a pretty sweet view. Damn, that is nice. Get your phones out.
Okay,
True.
I fit into places.
Being small doesn't get you past security, or through the hangar bay checkpoint.
There was that system-wide glitch, remember?
Yeah, security was down for a while.
No, it wasn't.
Seemed pretty down to me.
Are you seriously lying for a 12-year-old right now?
Yes.
12.
Hells yes.
Oh wow, I thought she was at least 16.
Peter!
What? Like, she really knew her stuff. She's a smart kid.
Oh yeah, I see you, Geth. Oh, I shot him under the chin. It's in the face though. There we go. Lovely. One for you, Grizz. Kapow! Right in the Oh. Right in the robot knob. Can we still be diplomatic, or are you going to force us to murder everyone? I want to try and solve this peacefully. Here we go. Oh, got a slapping by whatever the hell that thing is. Hashtag winning. Oh, no dramatic finishing move, but he's going to do a dramatic death scene. Oh, did you hear that? I have installed many mods on this Skyrim to the point where it has become just like Dragon Age. Easy. And dramatic. Oh, dramatic death. Oh. Yes, solved it. We are talented. Yeah, see, the Templars really do trap the mages in here.
Again.
Come on, I believe in you. Yeah, nice.
How may I assist you?
It's very monotone. You have a real name, so you must be a real person.
Do you need something?
Yes. Oh, we can ask Niall, what is an apostate? I thought all the Templars liked killing mages.
Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee.
You're not going to keep the first enchanter waiting, are you?
Yes, I am. I am a little bit, yeah. No, it had nothing to do with the gods. I did it all myself. Mine's a bit of a smart ass sometimes. Alright, let's go wrangle this doggo. What's going on, doggo? There he is. What are you sniffing out? Oh, he's a good boy.
I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Troublesome hound? You mispronounced legendary. It's not quite as good as the lusty Argonian, but it's very good. Yes, that would be very agreeable.
Until tonight, then.
Hey, it's a quest. You actually get a quest for it.
Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword.
Sword? Oh, rude. Let's hit this guy with a mighty strike. Boom, one shot. Suck on that, dickhead. All right, let's get him.
We're good.
It's just that I'm not the one you gotta convince.
Oh, certainly not.
Certainly, yes.
Convince the llama.
Well,
Oh, friends.
Disgusting.
Num 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 num.
Okay, now I'm convinced.
Oh yes, glasses. Chuck 'em on. Chuck 'em on like a badass.
What's more, do the face.
Ah, that's there. There he is. That's the guy who was the model for Max Payne. Ah, thanks, Barry. Thanks, Baz. All right, let's take a scenic drive. It is annoying how you lose all your stuff at the end of each chapter. Oh, we just smashed the crap out of our car. Never mind. All right, back off. You, come here. Back off. Oh no, this guy's getting up. What do you think you're doing? That's fixed him. Yeah, I'll walk up to you. I can take you. Not so scared now. Ooh, is this another possessed car? It is! That's a possessed... Oh, shit. Oh, we're falling off the edge. Alright, well, let's just fall down and battle it. Battle the car. He's on his roof.
Cortez is in trouble! Get to him!
Where did he go? Okay, that way. Come on, Javik. Get up, bro. Yeah, me too. Me too. Punch it off the edge. There we go. Punch him off the edge. Yes! Suck on that, dickhead.
You and the bard. You know most bards are spies, right?
You were a spy, Chief.
Look, I just don't want you to get burned.
Don't say it.
Because then you'd be...
What?
Creme brulee!
Yes! I was gonna say creme brulee. Ha! That's great. Love it. Thanks, Iron Bull. What a long mode blocks the awesome copyrighted music. Alright, what we got now? Oh, Mantis! In our ship. Yay! And Space Llama.
I was pretty sure you would.
Ooh, what the hell?
What, wild beast?
Ah!
What foul fluid?
Do.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back!
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
All right, hello and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. This is Nerdedness. I am Shade. How are we doing? Had a little technical hiccup at the start there. I had some issues with the Twitch stream flowing through, with chat not working properly within my chat monitors. Anyway, restarted the chat monitor. All good. We are up and running. It's feeding into the stream as it should be. We are multi-streaming correctly. Good times. Cool. Hope everyone's week is going well so far. Tonight we are going to crack on with another main story episode of The Witcher 3. We won't be doing a very long session tonight because I'm still recovering a little bit from being unwell, possibly COVID related, although still got negative COVID tests, which is good, However, Bright, well, Bright might be negative now too. We haven't double checked. But anyway, midnight. What a crap day it's been. Thank goodness for actual red wine given as a gift, helping out the old lady next door. Well, that's great to hear. Does that mean you're actually allowed to have proper alcohol now? The meds are reduced to a point where you can. Anyway, sounds like a good thing. Have some red wine. Let's play some ultra-wide, high-definition, next-gen, modded and updated version of The Witcher 3. And let's do some story stuff, shall we? Our director, Frosty, is not with us currently. Frosty is currently tied up. Hopefully she can drop in later, but for the time being, we know what we're doing. We are heading on to Skellige for the next chapter and to hopefully meet up and work with Yen and hopefully have some good interactions with Yen, because I don't know Yen very well.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her.
So this...
The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed.
I must be still out in the wilderness. We didn't get the updated loading screen. Yes, so what I've been doing in between streams was a couple more treasure hunts that I'd unlocked and points of interest. That's all done. What we shall do is we will fast travel to back into Novigrad, and then we'll load back in for an updated replay of the load screen of Dandelion's narration, and we'll go back to being a proper full screen as well. Let's do that. Raised by Bats, how you doing? Midnight, not meant to drink, but you really don't give a fuck today. That is fair enough. I totally understand that. Anyway, thank you for dropping in, Raised by Bats. Onwards to Skellige, indeed. I'm very interested to see what happens next. Let's load in.
No simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard.
Yep.
With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
So, an update on the main story is we knew that Ciri had been out in and around Velen. She had appeared wounded and tired. The Red Baron, the Bloody Baron, I can't even find his spot. Crow's Perch, here we go. She stayed here with him for a bit. She came back to health, won some favor with him. Then she moved on to Novigrad, for which she was involved with some kind of heist with Dandelion, which didn't go well. And in the end, it ended up Ciri being cornered, so she used her magic and teleported somewhere. And Dandelion got caught and arrested, for which we had to break him out. He is now back and free and happy. A whole bunch of the is it the Temple Guard? The witch hunters? Can't remember. Either or, they are, a whole bunch of them are dead, which is good, including Manga, the dickhead leader. He's dead, which is good. And Dandelion is now free, and he is running his cabaret that we've helped him set up in Novigrad. Our next lead is to head to Skellige, the the islands of Skellige. This is what we are doing now. Let's read the quest. I think this should hopefully be spoiler-free, but let's double-check. The search for Ciri had taken Yennefer to the wind-swept Skellige Isles. That is to say, lest your mind fill with visions of our elegant sorceress shivering on some barren rock, it had taken her to a suite of comfortable rooms near Cairtrold Castle on the Isle of Ard Skellig. Geralt was to join her and thus set off to the port in Novigrad, where he hoped to find the captain bold enough to brave the pirate-infested waters en route. That sounds fun. Do we get to fight some pirates? I do not know. But the plan was Yennefer was to go to Skellige, Geralt was to go around Velen and Novigrad, both of them searching for Ciri. We have found leads that Ciri was here, but is no longer here. And Dandelion didn't know exactly where she went, only that she sort of disappeared through magical circumstances. So, we go on to Skellige to hopefully team up with Yen, hopefully have some good times with Yen. Hopefully I can be won over by Yen, because all of you voted that we should not be romancing Triss. Even though that's all I've known in playing the games, I am aware of Yennefer somewhat from my lore knowledge of the Witcher background and seeing some of the TV show. Triss has been a real sweetie, and she has done some very selfless things recently for Geralt and Ciri, even though she previously in previous games did take advantage of Geralt's amnesia because she always wanted to be with Geralt. Anyway, let's see. All right. Is it this captain? We need to find a captain brave enough. Hello.
Who's captain of this ship?
Looking at her.
Cool.
I. Her. That's right. I, a woman, am captain. Shocking as shit, I know.
Relax, it's fine. We actually like strong women. Don't worry, relax, it's good. We're happy.
Need to get to Skellige.
Not on this boat, you won't.
Oh, okay.
Well,
The islanders live off plunder in the seas. Not willing to risk that.
Okay.
ever sailed there?
Listen, the islanders attack all ships. When they hate someone, Nilfgaard for instance, they attack him more. But truth be told, not much more. Mo did me once. Expect they wanted to see if I had captain's bollocks. That spot of fun gave me enough Skellige for a lifetime.
All right, so no from her then. Okay, never mind. We'll search some other captains that might go. That didn't. Already things are not going as I expected. I kind of love that about this game. I can rarely predict things apart from when I get super cynical and doubt everyone. So raised by bats, not to fuel the team Triss or Yen thing, but Triss in the books is yikes. Oh, okay. She's better in Witcher 3. She was actually pretty decent in Witcher 2, and also not too bad in Witcher 1, I think. The games, that is.
Either way.
But yes, the books are meant to be very good. I should listen to some audiobooks or something. Maybe one day I will. But I have watched and read a bunch of summaries around some key elements of the books and a lot of the lore. So I am familiar with a lot of the lore, just not the details of the individual stories.
Maybe,
as a witch hunter.
Maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
That's a bit rude.
White one.
Who the hell were you talking to? Alright, is there a captain here we can speak to? Here is a seaman. Or a seaman.
No clue. Drinking somewheres, I reckon. Like always.
No captain here? Surely. Oh, okay, no. Quest updated. No captain here. Drinking somewhere like always. Okay, next ship then. Let's keep searching. Keep on searching. As much as the TV show is copying a lot of shit, which I think is justified, and how much is deviating from the books, I actually did think they did a decent job in season 1 with the alternating timelines and sort of summarizing all the short stories. I actually thought that was relatively well done, but I haven't read all the short stories because the book series goes a bunch of random short stories. And then I think Blood of Elves and the rest of the books go on from there, right? Being a lot more focused, but they're a bit scattered at the start, right?
Whoa.
Anyway, let's see what we can find down this way. And my throat is already getting sore. No, come on. We must hold out for a couple of hours so we can get some good content going.
Been here, been there. Same shite everywhere.
Alright, where be the captain?
At war with Nilfgaard.
That's just
bloody lies.
Well, it's a miracle you came back at all.
Not all of us did.
Bloody pirates.
Bloody pirates. Captain Liglad, you have a proper name, so maybe you're a real person and part of the story. So Raised by Bats Season 1 was still pretty good and pretty faithful. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. My only gripe, like I've said a few times, is there's no Igni use when he fights the Striga, which you see in the cinematic of when he did it originally in the books in The Witcher 1. And then obviously we do it again when we fight her again in Witcher 1. But anyway, otherwise pretty good, pretty good. Need some hot spice mead to soothe the throat? Hells yes I do. I need to go actually and collect a bunch of mead. Pop-Tart Viking has got me onto it. I loved it when we went to the Viking restaurant. I absolutely need to get a steady stock of mead. Love that shit. Spice stuff is very good.
You captain of this tub?
What's it to you?
I'm Skellige bound. Need to get there.
Start swimming. Islanders, the black ones, all attackers in those waters. No one sails the route these days.
Come on. Clans are ready to deal. Leave you alone if you do. Someone's done it. Gotta have.
Not likely. Except maybe that daft bastard Wolverston from the Atropos. A liar, a thief, and a bugger, that one. He might have parlayed with the sea swine.
Where can I find him?
In a pigsty most times. Others, the Golden Sturgeon. Ask for Flask. Everyone knows him.
Okay. Flask. Okay. Look for a ship's captain at the Golden Sturgeon. So at an inn. So this named captain is not our guy. Hello, Rich. How you doing?
Fucking shit.
Thanks for tuning in, man. We are trying to find a ride to get to Skellige.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Let's go to the inn. There's the sign. Beautiful Golden Sturgeon.
Come for me.
Captain Wolverstone. Dude, it's... Oh, I was going to say it's empty in here, but... No, there they are. Who are you?
Oh, you're easy enough on the eye.
Oh, why, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Although I believe, technically speaking, Geralt in The Witcher 2 and 3 is not true to the descriptions in the book. Geralt is more handsome in Witcher 2 and 3 than he actually is meant to be. I believe The Witcher 1 is more accurate to his look, where he's a little bit less attractive, but people are still drawn to him. Anyway, semantics. Good luck trying to get to Skellige. Thanks, man. We'll get there one way or another.
You Wolverston, captain of the Atropos?
So you want to know if I'm Atropos, captain of the Wolverston? No fucking clue, mate.
He is hammered.
I need to get to Skellige.
My Atropos and me, we're due to sail for Ard Skellig.
Oh, good.
Carrying grain. But that's hush-hush.
Okay. You just told a stranger. Well done.
Coin.
Oh, 1,000 coin, hey? Oh, well, lucky we've got over 25,000.
Here. That enough?
Hefty sack. Like a bull's. When do we sail?
Not sure you're ready. You can barely stand.
Know this, stranger. Captain Wolverston never sails sober. The sea goes one way, Wolverston the other. Makes the rocking bearable. So, ready to set sail?
Yes, indeed. Let's go.
Let's go.
With the drunk captain.
First, we must drink to the wind, to good fortune, and to the strength of my Atropos.
All right, sure. Why not? Geralt's not happy. All right. Oh, into the beautiful sunset with our race tracing graphics. It's nice, I like. I'm assuming drama's going to happen on the trip. Like pirates or something. Everyone's been talking about how hard and dangerous this voyage is. Let's see what happens. Geralt's naked and having a snooze. What could possibly go wrong? Fade to black, okay. Very steady. Okay, we good? We loaded? Here we go. There we go, drama. Called it. Oh, let's go fuck him up, Geralt. Yes, geared up and everything. Nice. Let's go save the ship. Save the ship. Things never go wrong in The Witcher. Ah, yes. Well, occasionally I do protect something because, at the end of the day, I just get super cynical at times. Oh, careful, careful, careful. All right, let's... Oh, we didn't actually set him on fire.
Smell it.
All of you are on fire. Let's get this guy. Go down. Yeet him down. How many more we got? Yes, good job, team. Storm approaching. Oh, we're gonna shipwreck. That is so loud. So loud. Oh. Rich, not many people in YouTube chat. Yeah, we tend to get more chatters in Twitch these days, but we also flex up and down. We have quiet days and busy days. The trials and tribulations of a small-time streamer. Oh, we did shipwreck. Okay. Not actually what I expected. Yeah, see the medallion. Don't fuck around. Ah, busted. Shit, did everyone die? Oh, there's a wolf. Friendly?
Back off or I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I'm not afeard of dying.
Okay.
See, I've landed on Ord Skellige.
How you figure that?
You're wearing Clan on Crate colors. Ord Skellige's their island.
On the Atropos, were you?
Yeah, thought the captain had a deal with you.
With us? Meaning who exactly? Might have arranged something with Lugos, but crack? Nay. Clearly should have, though. Outlander ships aren't welcome in these waters. What about you? What do you seek in Skellige, eh?
Agreed to meet a sorceress here. Yennefer of Vengerberg. She's supposed to be on Ord Skellige.
There's a witch at Kertrolda. Croc's guest. Could be the one you're meeting.
Could be. Could be.
That scorn I hear in your voice.
You've good ears. Folks say this witch has got Croc wrapped around her finger. Orders everyone about. Word is she's vicious at it. But a hag's a hag.
Sounds about right.
Seen her? Know what the sorceress looks like?
Aye. Wears black and white. If not for her tits, you'd think she was a beached orca. Fact is, even those who see her for a wench would gladly push her out to sea, tits and all.
Yennefer's not all bad, once you get to know her.
Take your word for it. Know the
Right.
way to Kertrolda?
Expect I'll find it.
Head north. Then turn west towards the bay before you come to the bridge. You'll find the Jarl port site today. Your sorceress ought to be there too.
Thanks. So long.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Raised by Bats, you always love the Skellige accent. Me too. It sounds like a mix of Irish and Scottish or something. I love the Irish accent. That shadow's bugged out a little bit, but what have we got over there? Wyverns or something flying around? Okay, we are here, and apparently Roach is here too. Okay, make sure to probably loot the place. Oh. Good point. Loot the shipwreck. Get all the things. That guy did not get them. Auto loot will do its thing as well. Yes, get all the stuff. Very good. Any more things which your sensors are not... Oh, hang on. We should check out in the water, I guess. Kind of sad that no one else survived, it seems. But appreciate the tip too, Bats. Love it. Love a bit of guidance. Love a few tips sprinkled in. Let's check this beachhead. Then we'll check the wreck over there. Ooh. Oh, blood moss just from the bodies. Alright, we'll take them anyway. Behind the ship, you can find the captain. Ooh, alright. We'll go there in a second. More blood moss. Do need to collect more ingredients and stuff for more of our crafting materials. Are we going to need to fight those things? They're still sitting pretty high. Behind the ship, you say? Yep. Okay, apparently it's game on. What have we got? Sirens. This is how they're doing sirens in this game. Or in this universe. Right. Oh, I need to blast one with fire. As that gets them on the ground.
Hang your head from my saddle.
One down. Two to go. Oh. Man, you guys are super annoying. Gotcha. The other thing we can try, actually, is crossbow bolts. Yes, that also works. All right. We'll do that more often, too. Very good. Okay. Rich, you're always amazed at how Roach knows where to find you. Yeah. Don't look into the detail too much. It's just a very well-trained, very helpful horse. That's all we need to worry about. Okay, so not this ship, Bats. That's cool. We want to check this one out anyway. We'll go to the other one in a moment.
You sound a bit lost.
Haha! Frosty, our director, joins us. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. People always miss you when you're not here. People always ask me, where's Frosty? You're a staple. How are you, Frosty?
Siren Den.
Getting there.
Gotta ruin it for them.
Getting there?
Getting there.
It's the end of your weekend, right?
Yep. No, I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow.
That is understandable. Oh, we've spawned another... Oh, echidna?
Evolution of the harpy. So,
right. There we go. Shot it down. Oh, we yeeted it off the edge. Let's jump. Can we carefully jump? Oh, Geralt, you're so unacrobatic.
Hello, everybody.
All right, I'm stuck on a cage. Yeah, so Frosty, as you can see, we've just crash landed on Skellige.
That's
being harassed by beasties. There we go. Okay, so we destroyed this monster nest. We are apparently wall running. Next, go to the other ship. The smaller ship over here. That's the captain there, is it? Or, oh, no, the big one over here. Rightio. Bats has been giving us some tips in the meantime. And Rich, you're falling asleep. Well, don't fight it too hard, man. If you gotta go to sleep, no worries at all. We're just grateful you were able to drop in the first place. Is this the captain here? He was wearing green, wasn't he? Oh, no. Okay. Oh, there we go. This guy, maybe. No. So many... What's under here? So many dead guys everywhere. Oop, and I fell in the water. Love the soundtrack in this. Although this particular track makes me think of Dragon Age, and specifically Dragon Age Origins. Was the second one? Might have auto-looted him. Yes, I think we did. Because there's no loot left. Ooh, hang on, we've got some blood moss. There we go, we grabbed that too. I think we've got all the stuff here. Alright, we've fought the beasties.
Oh, God.
What are you golding me about now?
Giddy up.
Alright, Frosty, we are heading on to the port near Caer Trold. So we follow this road up, and I'm assuming we'll interact with any points of interest or quests along the way.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Let's find out. Let's do a main save. There we go. I have a question for you, actually, Frosty. When are we going to Kaer Morhen?
Not until the beginning of Act 2.
Alright. Duly noted. I look forward to going there. Because we've sent a couple people to go hang out there in safety, so that'll be fun. Plus, I'm just keen to check it out. Maybe talk to Vesemir. Love Vesemir. Alright, got a merchant over there.
Some silver earrings from the continent, perchance?
If Miretta wants something from the continent, I'll go on a raid. Show me what you got from the Isles instead.
Irish accent these guys have in Skellige. I love it. My favorite accent in the world. Nothing much else at the moment, and I crashed Roach into the fence because I was looking around. Look at those majestic mountains. Delightful. Kinda digging the scenery.
Go.
What time is it? 7:30 p.m. Local game time. Skellige, here we go.
Can't I play today, Dad?
We've got to go to the port, bid farewell to King Bran. It's not fitting to play.
Who'll be King of Skellige and all?
Couldn't know that. But the gods will make sure to be one worthy, one before who it'll be no shame to bow our heads.
So they're getting a new king, are they? Alright, our first side quest has appeared. We taking this one, Frosty? I'm assuming yes.
Slanty eyes. The wolves must be Zeracanian.
Slanty eyes must be Zeracanian.
Yeah, you can do that, but it's gonna like this one, like all the others, are 2 seconds long. But you got to keep an eye out for this guy.
So I should do it now?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, awesome.
You just got to keep an eye out for him. So remember,
I really have no choice
to look out for this person.
Got it.
And do not slack on exclamation mark quest points.
All right, duly noted. I need to pick up all local exclamation marks as we progress. All right.
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against the rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Right.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is it just alms you're after?
I shall pay you back every lost copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
Ooh. Alright, well, we've got the coin. Let's see what happens. Give him a loan.
Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad often enough. Might stop by, see how business is going.
Thank you. You'll find me in the Port District. My name's Johan Bonner.
See you later, then.
Probably should have got his name first before giving him the coin, Geralt, but anyway. Gave him the coin and then got his name. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's see what's happening down here then. Midnight, you'll also try to remember as well, so we get a few less frosty headbangs in the future. Yes, Midnight's been very good, actually. Very helpful in remembering stuff. Because I forget shit constantly. This is why we have a director. And a legendary audience. What's going on here?
Our time amongst the living is but the wink of an eye. What's left when we are gone? How shall we...
Oh, I interrupted his speech already. Okay. So they're sending off the existing king? Right, yep. Funeral procession, very noble. Ah, they're going to do the old burning ship thing. Oh, there's someone familiar up there. Who is weeping? Is she really, though? Are they crocodile tears? Is she playing the role? Doesn't matter. We'll find her. Oh, actually, is that Yen? Her eyes should be more purple. Alright. We'll get there shortly.
You need not do this, child.
I know.
Don't run.
But I want to.
Oh, what is she gonna do? Nice hat on that guy, man. So many nice hats. Not Yen. Cool. Good. Such a Yen noob at the moment. Okay. Nod, yep. They know each other. She's on there with...
madness. Such a young lass.
Erna should be the one going. They shared a bed longer.
Silence. It is her decision.
So she's Surely that's not a sacrifice. We'll have to see, I guess? No, oh, that's hella stupid. Save it, Geralt. Are there meant to be more people, bats? There are people by the shore. What? Yeah, there's a bunch there. I don't know how many there's meant to be. Oh, so she is the bride to follow in the afterlife. Okay. That's still pretty fucked up. Damn, this looks more Yennish. There you go, purple eyes.
You look beautiful.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you. Nice to see you again.
Okay. You got some points to win with me, Yennefer.
King Bran of Clan Tuirsech has embarked on his final voyage. At its end, our glorious ancestors await him. Together they will hunt and raid.
Along with his young bride, apparently.
Sit round the fire and praise the deeds of ages past. For now, he lives in our hearts. One day, we too shall stand at his side and face the sea together.
Okay.
That will be a good day.
Oh, we can flirt already.
You smell wonderful.
Geralt,
Of course you can.
we're at a funeral.
You smell wonderful at this funeral.
Well done.
Skellige is its clans. In times of war, tradition holds the clans unite under the leadership of their king. We've bid Bran farewell. Time to pick his successor who will lead us against the Black Ones. The gates of Caer Troll stand open to all who held Bran of Clan Tuirsech dear. Mead and meat will be plentiful. During the wake, those who believe themselves worthy of the crown will step forth.
Ooh. Go to the wake. We want to check out the wake, don't we? Surely we want to do it. More content.
Come to the wake with me.
Gladly.
All right.
Feasts in Skellige, so predictable. Slobbering drunks, brazen boasting, and the inevitable rows that result.
Yeah, nothing like the banquets mages attend. Remember the one on Thanedd?
You were there. How could I forget? I also remember excruciatingly well what happened after the banquet.
Some...
Reading my mind again?
What's more, I like what I see.
Oh, wow. Flirting thick and fast already. Both of them. Well done. Okay. Let's see what happens next, then. So Triss has won me over. Yennefer, you've got to win me over yet.
Did you
Good start, though.
in Velen?
Velen. Awful place. Somehow Ciri wound up at the castle of the local ruler, a baron, self-proclaimed. This was after she was injured.
Injured? Was it serious?
Don't think so. Must have recovered because this baron sent her on to Novigrad. Think she was looking for you at the time. These witches Ciri came across, she was lucky to escape them.
Witches?
Creatures more like. Can't say exactly what they are, but they're dangerous. Very. Also ran into an old friend of ours in Velen, Kira,
What on earth is Kira Metz doing in that wasteland?
hiding from witch hunters. Listen, she told me an elven mage had been there looking for Ciri.
Good. You'll need to tell me more when we have some time.
Okay, okay.
Been to Novigrad. Ciri was there, looking for a way to lift some curse. She's not there anymore.
You're certain?
Heard it from Dandelion, with no embellishments.
Do you know any more about this curse?
Not much. Ciri ran into some trouble, never finished what she went there to do. I recovered a phylactery. She was looking for a way to enchant it.
I'll look at it later.
Alright, what have you learned?
How about you? What have you learned?
Something strange happened on Ard Skellige a time ago. A disaster brought about by a burst of magic. Extraordinary, really. Natural anomaly. Never seen anything like it. My intuition tells me Syria was its cause.
As much as I respect your intuition, Yen, we need something specific. Evidence.
I'd know for certain if I was able to inspect the disaster zone. Unfortunately, Ermion and his druids aren't letting anyone near.
Okay.
Ermion's head of the Skellige Circle? Haven't seen him since...
Since Ciri was a little girl. I doubt he'll do you any favors, not even for old time's sake.
Interesting.
So why won't Ermion let you inspect the area of the anomaly?
Call it a difference of opinion. A large, loud difference. Look, it's Krach.
White Wolf!
Greetings, Krach.
I shall see you at the wake, and I'll not accept any excuses. I've an important matter to discuss with you.
Oh, of course you do. We'll be there, don't worry. He is a unit.
Black and white for the feast. I count on you to don something complimentary. Something that doesn't reek of 1,000 hunts.
Yen, you know I can't stand new doublets. Just too tight till you break them in.
And just like Krach, I'll not accept any excuses. We're not here to enjoy ourselves. We've matters to resolve and should dress appropriately. I've rented a room at the inn. Took the liberty of laying out some clothes for you there. You ought to go. Choose something. In the meantime, I've something to attend to. We'll meet at the entrance to the feast hall.
Alright, very mysterious, but we have our orders, it would seem. Time to pick another outfit for Geralt. That's fine. So Ermion is Mousak. I was wondering that. Thank you. I was going to ask that, is that Mousak? So this is the main problem I had with season 1, is that in season 1 of the TV show, Mousak gets killed. And I knew from my understanding of the lore that Mousak existed in The Witcher 3. So therefore, I was like, well, the TV show's deviated, because I know the game is super accurate and loyal to the books. Alright, so Ermion is Mousak, duly noted. And hence the reference to when last time we saw him was Ciri was a child. Thank you, Bats. Really appreciate the lore update there and the details.
Just don't go pestering folk.
Oh, pester who I want, thank you very much. And it's a bit dark. Torch time. Alright, go to Yennefer's room and put on some suitable attire. That's our mission, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. The evening kicks in. Oh, don't stand under that. Okay, good horse, Roach. Well, how far are we traveling first? Do we want to get on the horse? And we'll go for a gentle canter. Nothing too speedy. Let's head to the inn.
It's got to be ready in time for the funeral. A Krach will send us away with Bran.
Sorry to carry them.
Let's go!
I wonder where they'll live at the
On the shore at
What's going on over here?
Why the spit not?
Because if you get hit in the gut and those herons...
Not so fast, Roach.
There'll be no hope for you.
May she serve our king worthily. Shouldn't eat or drink too much for a raid. We'll meet again. After though, rebel till you drop.
And feast at his table, stranger, and sing his praise.
It's annoying when there's too many NPCs talking at once, but this guy sacrificed his best horse for the king in the afterlife. Wow, lots of superstition and tradition there. You know how I love some superstition and religion.
Last night was
Not.
our valiant king. Great is our loss.
All must see the change.
Ooh, bit of fist fighting.
Swords on his back.
I actually think that Skellige is sort of based a lot on stuff like Viking lore.
Yeah, seems like it.
Scottish, maybe too.
Yeah, like Celtic origins.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think a lot of the stuff they take from those kind of religions and stuff. So yeah, sacrificing their best
Customs,
horse.
yep.
A woman being sent off with the dead
Yeah.
to be a wife in the afterlife. That's Viking.
What's the rush?
Don't know about Scottish, but that's a Viking thing.
Yep, makes sense.
But with the Viking, it was, I believe, I don't know if it had to be, but it was a slave or something that chose to go to serve them in the afterlife. Don't know about a wife.
Now it's making me think of Nords and Skyrim too, because that's also very Viking and Nordic or Norse mythology inspired. Alright, into the inn, right?
There was two women standing there, one crying. That was the actual wife that no one respects, like
Right.
Yennefer was saying that she wasn't very well respected, and that respect would have plummeted further when she chose not to go, which, you know, is fair enough. But, you know, she was his actual wife, according to their customs, as far as I can tell, at least in the games.
So the older one should have gone.
She was supposed to go offer herself to be a bride in the afterlife for him. As far as I can tell, she probably didn't love her husband, or if she did love her husband, it waned over the years.
Or she's too smart to know that it doesn't work like that, and just the young dumb one was still believing it.
Look, I'm not trying to talk about how dumb or not their religion customs.
Yeah, of course. But that's good background, thank you.
Customs, but
Oh yeah, no one's going to agree.
Has her own agenda, as all political people do. Yeah, you know, I just got the feeling that perhaps their marriage was more political than anything else.
Oh, okay, yes. Like
there's
yep.
no real romance there, or if it was,
Yep, gotcha.
it's long dead
Yep.
over the years.
Yeah, it could be could have been a political marriage of state or alliances or something. Yep, very possible.
Or love could have died, as it sometimes does, and perhaps divorce was not an option because they were royalty.
Yep, could very well be. Meanwhile, I see in this inn or feast hall, why is there a captive? Like, have they got...
Because it's very much based in old law,
so they do have
skulls to take slaves.
Right.
So they take slaves. Those
Right.
captives are slaves, and they serve them like they wouldn't the Vikings. Like, have you seen the TV show Vikings?
I actually haven't, no.
Right. Well, they would raid people like the.
Yes, of course, they raid, village, etc. Yeah.
And they would take back captive slaves to, you know, help run the thing. And, you know, they weren't treated very well. I'm hoping that these ones are treated a bit better, but I doubt it.
Yep, fair enough.
If it goes custom to the law of Vikings and stuff, they're very much the lowest of the totem pole, and yeah.
Yep, makes sense. Duly noted. Alright, so Geralt was talking about this has got to be Yen's room. Got lots of luxury and stuff. And this looks like another megascope. We are familiar with seeing megascopes now. Magically communicating via long distances. Oh, here's Geralt's stash. That is handy. What else are we going to find? Yennefer's journal. Alright, let's have a look at this then. My thoughts turn with increasing frequency to the idea of capturing a djinn. Ooh, how old is this journal? If I could just harness its power, there is much I would gain. Amos van Yips's tome confirms that what I've long suspected, that despite my failure to do so previously, taming a djinn is in fact possible. Okay, so that is a throwback to actually when Geralt met Yennefer in The Last Wish, which also is when their fates became pretty much instantly intertwined, as because Geralt, to save Yen from the djinn that was trying to attack her because she was trying to capture it within herself, he bound his and her fates together with his last wish, which meant that the djinn could not harm her because a djinn cannot, or a genie, cannot harm its current master. And that's why they've got a weird twist of fate. They are bound by fate and destiny, and their romance and feelings possibly are also influenced by it. Okay, according to Var Yipsis, the difficulties involved in bending such a being to one's will can be overcome. He managed to do so at the least, really. Alas, this does not mean his methods will necessarily be useful to me. Each djinn is different. Each case requires a singular approach. I've more experience unraveling such magic riddles than almost anyone else alive. And if Geralt, with his talent for wrestling unruly magic beings, agrees to help, we just might find a way to do it. The problem is we must first find a djinn, a daunting task unto itself. Yes? Where's this one? Skellige. We're not going to read history on Skellige, but... Alright.
Glamour. Scent of lilac and gooseberries, even with the lid on. Taste hasn't changed.
That is Yennefer's classic scent. And in fact, that is the name of the first chapter in this game, right? Or the first quest. Alright, here's the famed unicorn model thing.
The stuffed unicorn. She fixed it.
Isn't there some kind of scene, or at least something implied, with the two of them doing it on said model unicorn? Maybe we're yet to come across that? I don't know, but I'm looking forward to whatever craziness that is.
No idea how she managed to bring so much clothing. Must have hired out a galleon. As usual, black and white.
Black and white for Yennefer. And let's find something to match for Geralt. That... Where does this go? Locked. Oh, it's back outside. Okay. Okay. Got some other things here to look at.
Saya de Vries, the poisoned source. Still turns to it for inspiration.
No one is born... Tisaya. Tisaya was the instructor who taught Yennefer and a lot of other mages, right? No one is born a mage. We still know too little about genetics and the mechanisms of heredity. We devote too little time and resources to this research. Sadly, we still conduct trials in the inheritance of magic ability using, let us say, natural methods. The results of these pseudo-experiments far too often can be seen in the gutters of our cities and begging outside our temple walls. Far too often we see and encounter brain-dead and moronic women, women covered in their own spittle and passing themselves as prophetesses, seers, village diviners, and miracle workers. Cretins with brains degenerated by the uncontrolled power they inherited. Oh wow, okay, so they can go a bit dumb or deranged or twisted if not properly trained at the right times, perhaps. These simpletons and fools can themselves breed and can pass on their abilities and continue the degeneration. Is anyone capable of foreseeing or defining what the last link in such a chain will look like? Most of us mages lose the ability to procreate as a result of changes and disruptions to the functioning of our pituitary glands. Thus, sorceresses, most often, mature into their magic powers with gonads intact. Others, sorceresses, mature to their magic powers with gonads intact. They can conceive and give birth, and have the audacity to consider that good fortune a blessing. Yet, I repeat, no one is born a mage, and no one should be. Aware of the gravity of what I write, I provide an answer to the question posed at the summit in Sedaris. I answer with every certitude. Each of us must decide what she wants to be, a sorceress or a mother. And that's been one of Yennefer's quests, right? She wants to be a mother. But she very much has acted as a mother figure to Ciri, right? Through Geralt. How do we...
Her megascope? Guess she never goes anywhere without it. As Philippa Eilhart said, megascopes and toothbrushes. Deeply personal possessions.
Apparently so. Alright, we've snooped around the room. We've got some outfits. Put on new clothes for your meeting with Yennefer. Alright, Skellige shirt. Skellige breeches. Right. Skellige festive slippers. Oh man, they are terrible. Also got some other Skellige breeches. Are these any better? Maybe? Skellige tunic. Ooh, no. Yes. Gloves. Was there any Skellige gloves? Didn't see. No, so we're still going to wear our mighty gloves, are we? Raised by Bat should wear the tight pants and dark tunic. Yen asked for... Yes, cool. Well, I've got the dark tunic, but are these other pants tighter? Which ones are the tighter ones? These ones. Yeah, these look baggy in the icon, right? So let's wear these tighter ones. Thank you, Bats. That sounds good. Looks like we just wear our existing gauntlets, or maybe we should be taking them off. There we go. Looking beautiful, Geralt.
Right. Just not something I'd ever wear. But what don't we do for... Who exactly is she to me?
Good question. We've got our memory back. We're dealing with her again. We're going to reignite the old flame, the old passions. Probably, because everyone on Discord voted for it. I wanted to pursue Triss. Apparently I was wrong.
Coiled into the shape of a snake.
Okay. Meet Yennefer at the entrance to Care Trolled Keep. Which we are...
But I prefer me trusty axe.
Where are we going, Geralt? Come on, GPS. It's taking us in circles. Alright, how about we just navigate our own way? Okay, it's to the north. Northward we go. Okay.
Think our young
Midnight. Yen is she? Well, like I say, I don't really know Yennefer, apart from what I've seen in the TV show, because I haven't properly read the books. I'm aware of the lore and what she's meant to be like. But Triss, because we've played all the games in detail on stream with our director Frosty, and we've been with Triss in each of the games for romance options, Triss has very much won me over. She's very much a sweetie. I'm sort of, you know, got a thing for Triss. But everyone says on Discord, and what I've read on the internet is like, you gotta go with Yennefer. That's what Geralt would do. Okay, fine. In our last episode, we departed from Triss in good, constructive terms for her own benefit. So at the end of the day, I can't complain too much. What the hell is this? How are we meant to get up higher? What does this lever do? I kind of want to yank it. Is there an elevator that's going to come down and take us up?
But I prefer me trusty axe.
I think so.
Anyway, I look forward to... Oh, we do have to go very high up. I have no idea what that switch did. Okay, we got to go a different way to get up there then. Man, let's watch my failed navigation. Anyway, let's see what happens with Yen. Let's see if Yen can charm her way into my heart.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Hey there, friend.
That is a good point, sir. The best blade is not worth shite if you've got a weak arm trying to swing it. Up here, I think we need to go, yes? This brings us up higher to the shoreline to get to the keep. Our GPS is terrible. Let's see if we're doing it right this time. Maybe I'm going the long way or the dumb way around, but doesn't matter. We're getting there. That is a very strategically built and fortified
There
location.
is an elevator, but it's kind of hard to explain where it is. You might actually be heading towards it right now from the looks of it. So keep going this way. Keep going.
I did flip a switch.
Wonder if he's as strong
Oh, you're already
as he
up there. So you've actually gone the long way. If you had it...
We took the scenic way.
If you had gone at the base, you would have... See that switch that you just walked past? Go back. There's a switch at the base of these stairs that you walked past probably a few moments ago for you.
Oh yeah, I see it on the post there. Yep.
Yeah,
Cool, so that's the elevator there, right.
And here, that's the elevator. You've
Yes.
sent it down, and you sort of didn't wait for it to come down.
Gotcha. Yep.
So,
I did try looking up, but yeah, definitely my bad. But that's okay.
a long way.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
have some patience.
I see that. But that's okay, because it was actually not a bad walk up to see the scenery, so that's okay. I'm taking a different route than most bats. Yep, that's my style. Well, we're going to take in all the area, all the scenery, all the content, right? We got to go the long way at least once, including checking out these balconies overlooking the sea at nighttime, and therefore not showing us much. And there is a rope going straight through the wall and disappearing again. Nice. Meant to keep going up. Let's keep going up.
Let us pay homage.
Hello, bridge to Caretrold.
May our horns echo amidst the cliffs and peaks.
So pleased you've
On my mark, blow!
Alright, everyone's talking again. Someone's talking to Yennefer.
Its tragic consequences.
It's Morgan's birthday tomorrow.
Bran
Here we
was a
go.
great ruler.
He needs a worthy successor.
You speak as though you have someone in mind.
Skellige's troubles very much derive from it not being a hereditary monarchy. Any upstart can be king and destroy his predecessor's legacy.
The King of the Isles is a more symbolic position.
That should change as well. A strong leader who wields true power. That is what the times require.
Right.
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Berna, Queen of Skellige. I'm glad we've met, but you must forgive me. Duty calls.
Alright, fair enough.
Lovely
Damn.
outfit. You look dashing.
Thank you. You're dazzling.
You know I really missed your candidness. I'm glad we're here together.
Okay. Damn, I love that Irish accent of these Skelligans.
Don't like funerals. Don't like feasts.
I know. You also dislike underdone meat and being teleported. Sometimes we must overcome our disgusts and prevail.
Alright, let's do it.
We should mingle before they all get drunk. There'll be no talking to anyone then.
Good thinking. I don't know what Krach wants, but when we meet with him, we should have clear minds.
I'm not gonna drink. Why dull my senses when I'm in such pleasant company?
Oh, wow.
Do you plan to compliment me all evening?
I plan to tell you what I think.
Just back it down a little bit, Geralt. You're a little bit thirsty at the moment. Be cool, my guy, be cool. Although she has been also very flirty and thirsty too, so that's okay.
So, what have you brought for the farewell feast?
Bread, sheep's milk cheese.
Our
Eat
wagon's
our
full
weeds,
of loot
Riff
we
Raff.
ripped from the black ones.
We've also wine from the temples of Melitele, remote ones. Wonder what'll please Bran more. Your victuals or our war booty?
War booty, eh?
Geralt, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Oh, yes?
Your beard. Why did you decide to grow it out?
Don't really know.
Must say it suits you.
It does, actually. To the point where it's like, if I see Geralt without his beard, he looks weird to me now. Even though in the last 2 games he's been clean-shaven. And I believe he was clean-shaven in the books.
Wonder if he's as strong as he looks.
He certainly is. Bloody guards. Alright, Yennefer, let's keep going. The player has no choice. Geralt is immediately thirsty for this wifey. Yeah. We can't even try to play it cool at the moment. Geralt's doing his own thing. Alright, Feast Hall. Let's check it out. Announcer, sir!
Lady Yennefer. Sir.
Greetings, Arnvald. My companion is Geralt of Rivia.
I am honored.
Nice to meet you too. Quite a few guests.
They come to bid their king farewell. They come to see the claimants to the crown.
We wanted to talk to Croc on Crate.
The Jarl will join us shortly. He's assigned you a place of honor at the table just beside his daughter Ceres.
Oh.
Follow me, please.
Oh, special place, okay.
They've seated us here.
I asked them to. Wanted to meet the notorious witcher Geralt.
We've met. Don't remember?
That was ages ago. Hjalmar and I were children when you last visited Orda. But you should meet your feast mates. Allow me the dubious honour. That's Halbjorn, son of Holger Blackhand. Blue Boy Lugas, Madman Lugas' firstborn. And choking down a stockfish over there is Otrek on Hindar.
Charmed. Howdy, fellas. Nice. Ooh, let's go.
Seems they set us with the sons of Jarls, exclusively.
Cerys Crate is the daughter of a Jarl, Geralt. Jarl's daughters are in no way inferior to their sons.
Good.
No, every last one of them dreams of being Bran's successor. Look at him. Likely lot.
Cerys is jealous, for the one among us who performs the greatest feat will be crowned king.
We all know the feats are a sideshow. Our fathers will choose who will wear the crown. What do you think they spoke to Crack about?
You talk like that because you're short of strength and skill. Remember when Hjalmar challenged us all to a race up the mount? You didn't stand with us then. As he buried his axe in that stump at the top to mark his victory, you were warming your chicken bones by the fire.
Had my reasons for not participating. But I would have won then, as I'd win now.
She's got scars.
Now you mention him. Just noticed Hjalmar's not here.
My brother walks his own paths. But about the race, why don't we repeat it? I'm willing to challenge any of you, Witcher included. If I beat him to the top, venture to say that'd be a feat, eh? So you in?
If the Witcher's in.
Geralt?
Obviously, the witch is gonna be in. Not even a question, because of course we're gonna do it. That's what we do. But I was just gonna say, she has scars on her face, so she's definitely been, like, in battle and doing stuff. She's not just some princess. She's got, you know, she's worthy of respect. All right, let's race.
Gladly. What are the rules?
Whoever pulls Hjalmar's axe from the stump at the top of the hill wins. Stray off the path and you lose.
And here I was, ready to puke from all the boredom. Let's go!
Is this a horse race or a foot race? Foot race. Okay. Sometime later, we're up on the mountain.
From this spot, you must reach the top of that mount. At the summit, you'll see the stump of an oak. Hjalmar's axe buried in it. Whoever pulls the axe from the stump first, wins.
I'm ready.
You'll start when I sound the horn. Show the little wench her place.
So, no dainty princesses in Skellige, hey bats? I like it. My type of lass. Let's go. The king is dead. Long live the king. Off we go, Geralt. Okay, let's follow the minimap as best we can. Surely there's going to be some obstacles that get in our way. We'll have to see what that looks like. Up, 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 up. Faster, Geralt. Climb faster.
You've got Monster Slayer.
Monster Slayer. Yes, come on. I'm mashing the button. Go, Geralt, go. Why are you climbing so slow today? Normally he yeets himself up the ledges much faster. Not today. All right, come on, Geralt. Keep going. Let's measure up the wind. This now reminds me of climbing the throat of the world in Skyrim, up the 1,000 steps, where there's not actually 1,000 steps. But anyway, up, up, up. Oh, through the tunnel. It can't ruin Yen's clothes. Ah, true. That's true. Don't scuff the clothing. Oh, grab the axe.
I won, but only by a hair.
No, fuck off. We slapped her.
There's winning and there's losing, and I lost. We best go back to the week.
Let's.
Is there a different outcome if you lose? I'm assuming we're meant to win, because...
See the wakes in full swing.
Lost sight of yous. Who won?
I lost.
Lost to a Witcher, Sparrowhawk. That'd likely happen to any of us.
It's true.
Enough of the nattering, let's drink.
Let's drink.
To Ceres.
Pass the mead in a tankard for the man.
To Bran. May he want for nothing in the world beyond.
To my beautiful companion.
Oh, thirsty Geralt plays again.
You've been great company. Sadly, it's time we moved on.
Really?
Indeed. We must talk, but not here.
Oh, that's true. She wanted.
Learn all beyond that door.
She wanted to talk about something. Yes. Talk to Yennefer in private, and off we go. Do we talk to people along the way? Oh, we can.
This is Holger Blackhand, Berna, Bran's widow, and our hostess today. You've already met.
Widow? A widow's duty is to lie beside her husband.
A widow's duty is to
it?
care for the king's son.
Not by our customs, it ain't.
Your customs are barbarous.
Ah, yes. I actually agree with Yen.
A custom that demands widows burn themselves alive? Too harsh.
Yeah.
Foreigners.
Holger, perhaps you'd like to show us the meaning of courage? Walk willingly into flames?
Uh-huh.
I'm sure we can scrape together some wood.
Yes.
A coward?
Calm yourself, Holger. You speak to a widow at her husband's wake.
Heard a lot of good things about Bran.
I will miss him sorely. I was not his first wife, but I bore him his firstborn son and saw him off on his final journey.
Very good.
We lived a great many years together.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's move on, Yen.
High time we did as well. Come, Svanriga.
Yeah, Bats, I was thinking that, so...
Scheming whore.
Hang on.
Refuses to admit her reign's ended. Bran knew how to keep her in line. Let's drink to his memory.
So, Bats, you knew that we were going to drink because we always drink, and Geralt promised to stay sober. But I was thinking... I keep bumping the mic. Can we just drink a, is it White Gull or Radiford's, whatever it is, or Golden Oriole to just cleanse the alcohol out and sober up? Can we do that? If we keep drinking, is Yen gonna get pissed? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I kind of want to keep drinking. I don't want to upset Yennefer. We are on a mission to try and find clues about Ciri. Alright, let's...
Bran, a great king, a great man.
May our next king be his equal.
Geralt.
All right, let's go.
There we go, we didn't drink.
Slowly losing his mind.
Do I look like one who believes?
What did you say in the case?
We talked to others on the way. What about this guy? Yeah.
The Isles are in for hard times. Speak clear.
The heart was deformed. An ill omen always.
An ill omen for me as well. Hear me. What'll become of me?
Fear not, Jarl. I'll not let you perish. I assure you. You need only follow my counsel.
I present to you Geralt of Rivia. Geralt, this is Udalric, Jarl of the Brockfer clan, from
Right.
Speakerog, and his advisor Hjort.
The White Wolf.
Gotta say, never really believed in omens and auguries.
One's belief, or lack thereof, makes no difference.
Tell him what awaits him. What you told me.
Your fates will intertwine. Yours and Udalric's. You will walk in darkness. Before you, fire and shadow.
Hear that, Geralt? Everything clear now?
Didn't plan to visit Speakerog.
Man is not the master of his fate.
Right. Okay.
Thanks for the prediction.
You do not believe now, but you will yet remember my words.
I'm sure something will happen.
If you don't mind, Yen, I'd like to ask about us. What's the future hold in store?
The one you seek, you will find. And then she will die.
Bullshit. No. What do you even know?
So I won't meet a tall, dark stranger? I shall have to content myself with you, Geralt.
I sense the mockery in your voice, my lady. But my omens do not lie.
We'll see.
Nice to meet you both.
I don't...
A toast. To honor King Bran's memory.
A worthy gesture, Udalric, but I need to keep my head clear today. Got an important conversation later.
We'll disappoint everyone by not drinking. Remember, we're here.
Strange man.
I hear he's very sick, carrying himself unusually well tonight.
Okay, duly noted, duly noted. So, Bats, we can do whatever we like. We can drink, can we? But, well, I feel we should probably avoid it at least a bit so that we can do Ciri justice in our hunting down. And so the omen is that Ciri will die. Is that the woman we're looking for? Unless there's a different woman we have to look for first. Or person. He didn't say gender, actually. We have to find someone else first before we find Ciri, and that person dies. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
Yes.
Oh, we can't talk to Arnvold, alright. Keep following Yen. Can we talk to these people?
Don't say.
Nope, okay. No more interesting conversations. Keep going.
Tell me, Lugos.
Then the blast you.
Oh.
Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia, a witcher. Geralt, Jarl Donar and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time, and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike, and piss down your neck hole.
Oh, brutal.
Enough. Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha! Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Oh, I like these two. That's very good. All right.
Thought Skellige's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs, but Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hindisfial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boys soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Delightful.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouthy, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Oh. Let's calm down, people.
Calm down, Lugos.
No wench will teach me how to fight.
That was not my intention. Come, Geralt. I believe this discussion's run its course.
Believe it has. Didn't want to cause a scene. Alright, couple of dickhead Jarls there, clan leaders. What now, Yennefer? I'm very intrigued.
Now we pay a visit to Ermien's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
Like that matters. Geralt, come on. Alright.
Take it Ermien won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Urboros. We'll need it.
Okay.
Come, Geralt.
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it, you'll decide when.
Correct.
Oh, so let's just grab some supplies along the way. Even if it's stealing, because no one's going to catch us. Auto loot won't loot stuff if it's going to be stealing. But we have no problem stealing from the rich folk in here. Get all this stuff. Oh, and put out the candles. Make our own light. There we go. Oh, there was a book called The Last Wish. Human life requires 3 things for its sustenance: food, drink, and gossip. I'm not going to read all of that, but is that almost like a meta reference? Almost breaking the fourth wall? Ooh, an egg. Eggs are handy. Apparently really expensive now, too. In our world, that is. Any other books? Alright. Jack the Grim, welcome, my guy. Ooh, you've timed it well. Juicy stuff happening with Yennefer as we break into a laboratory.
Shh. Guards.
Of
Hide
Ermion,
behind the tapestry.
aka Mousak.
Sparrows chip, while starlings chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble, and cranes whoop, whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream, larks trill, and doves, they coo.
Local bird expert. Nice.
What about nightingales?
All right, nightingales croon.
Of course they do, right. Naturally. Alright, very sneaky. Down we go. That guy knows his birds. Okay.
That was close.
Grab the loot on the way down. So, Jack, you wonder how they don't hog the chat? Become a rule here? Our chat is usually pretty well balanced these days. But I will enforce more rules if we need to.
Yes?
Alright, grab the loot on the way in. Here we go.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Ooh, yes I do.
Not to.
Ermion's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come, there's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Alright, a little bit of parkour. Assassin's Creed style. Let's make Altair and Ezio proud, shall we? Lead the way. The Slaughter of Sintras. That's a book about the history of how Sintra was invaded and overthrown. Which also occurred in season 1 of The Witcher. From the early books. Maybe the short stories.
Geralt of Rivia. Being romantic.
Oh yes, he is very poetic these days. Okay. So Jack, you just haven't seen a rule anywhere that thought something might have happened for that rule to be a rule here. Ah, yeah, well, I haven't needed to worry about hogging the chat yet. Not yet. Maybe in future I'll need to. Maybe when I become more, if I become more successful with a busier chat. This is one hell of a view though, Geralt. I agree. Nice. It's moments like these that I'd love to play certain games with virtual reality. Like Skyrim, I think, has lots of very beautiful places, and it has a VR version of the game. And apparently I've heard that some people, even when they're trying to stream it or show other people the game, they get distracted because they just they're just walking along, then there's, oh shit, and they just stand there. Absolutely, you know, distracted by the awesome views. One of the reasons I love games and this art form, you get some truly beautiful things. Alright, so not much parkour, we just went in through this easy to access ledge and window, is it? Hang on. There she is, okay. Grab all the things. Including that Toussaint, a duchy out of tales, fantasy and wonder. Toussaint, that is the, was that referring to the academy that Yennefer went to? Under Tissaia?
How a hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover.
Yeah, he should be.
Yes?
Explore the mysterious room using our witcher senses. Alright, let's do that.
Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Oh, you don't believe us? Well, let's ignite the brazier.
100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods.
The game is indeed beautiful and well written. That's what I'm seeing so far. I am loving it. The next gen update is looking good, and the mods on top of it, even better. How do we...
Looks alive.
Oh, man. Are these maybe not taxidermied, but actually captured and frozen in time using magic, I wonder? Maybe his magic prowess is preserving nature into weird little statues. What else have we got? Candles and a
basin of water.
Photonic projection. A reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it.
Okay. So, can anyone clarify? So, Raised by Bats, you said that Ermion is Mousak. Is Mousak his last name and Ermion his first name? Or does he just have multiple names? Kind of like Yaskir and Dandelion, same guy, but slightly different names referred to? What have we got here? Ah!
Are you all right?
Cut myself. The door's locked. The animals. They're alive. Yen, watch out.
Aha! I was right! Yay!
Monsters.
Kinda yay. Oh shit!
Coming closer. They're everywhere.
Time to fight some super high level mobs. They were frozen in time. As Guardians, I did not predict the Guardian aspect. Okay, okay. Just keep dodging, Geralt. Alright, wolves down.
Strange. Smells of mushrooms in here.
Oh.
To my mind, it's the scent of sweet grass drying in the sun.
Right, so we're tripping balls, perhaps. Maybe this isn't real. The door has poisoned and made us hallucinate.
That's one less.
Still got one more somewhere. There he is. Oh, knocked Geralt for 6. Can we knock him down? Okay, there we go.
That's one less.
Sure is. We still got one in the corner. Have some fire, son bitch. And the deer remains unhostile. Unhostile? Friendly? Neutral? Mousak is a nickname, you think, Bats? Okay. That's good to know. Alright, Geralt is still tripping balls. Look, he's so difficult to move, and there we go. Fade to white.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals. Sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Was an illusion. Alright, I'm 2 for 2 so far. Let's see what else I can predict, because it's very rare that I predict things correctly. Okay.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Actually, technically what I said is not true. If we just actually took out a bunch of taxidermied statues, I am not 2 for 2 because therefore they weren't actually real creatures frozen in time. Yep, Geralt has dismembered that statue. Alright, so 1 for 2.
Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Alright, that's the same response as before. You love Yennefer's sass. So do I, actually. I love Geralt's sass in this game, too. I love sass, full stop. And interesting characters, and good banter. And sometimes, so far in this game, we've seen Geralt be a bit sassy, and I love it. Alright, let's do a main save, actually. I haven't done a main save for a while. Did a quick save. Let's do a main save. There we go.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions.
Of course. Well done, thank you.
Our dear druid's laboratory. We must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Ouroboros must be here.
Okay, well, there's a few things to look at first.
Wondrous world of insectoids. Ritual plants. Ah, what do you know? Raymond Marlove. A biography enhanced.
Tales of the Wild Hunt. Geralt commented on this. The island folk of Skellige, like many nations of the north, hold a series of beliefs about the Wild Hunt as recorded in legends, myths, and fables. This horrifying phenomenon is said to herald the coming of war and misfortune. Characteristic of their tales and distinguishing them from their continental versions is that the islanders imagine the Wild Hunt not as a cavalcade of wraiths galloping across the night sky, but as a ghostly longship vessel called the Naglfar is said to be built of the claws of dead men. For this very reason, superstitious Skelligers remove the nails of their dead expressly to prevent them from being used to fortify this ghastly ship. In many legends, the Naglfar sails out of Morhog, the land of chaos. Alright, that's not what I expected to read there. Now, I actually do know a little bit about the lore around the Wild Hunt, but I don't want to talk to it yet because I'm not sure if we're meant to discover more about that during the game, and I therefore don't want to spoil anything. So I'll sit tight on that for now.
Light reading too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi.
I'm not reading that. Renee's also heavily influenced by Viking culture. Yes. Who doesn't love a bit of Viking culture?
Triple mead.
And mythology. Triple mead! That sounds like my kind of mead. Although, to be fair, so far I've discovered I like pretty much all mead.
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist.
So many things to investigate.
A goat carved out of lindenwood, signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
That's a fucking horse. Goat. You're the goat now, Geralt. Alright, either that or they've used the wrong asset in the game. That is not a goat. Ooh, that's a weak wall. Do we yeet it down? We cannot yeet it down. Can we interact via other means? Is there a switch? If we ignite that. Alright, we'll investigate some more.
A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
There it is.
It's
Can't
not
do it.
in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Okay, unvice it. Okay, nope. Still not opening the magic door yet. We will. What is this?
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand.
Uh-huh.
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
Huh. Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Hey, secret door is open.
Enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I've a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
Kinda liking Ermion in that case. Oh, wow, something has absolutely slapped our frame rate. Why have we dropped to 30 FPS? Alright, now we're back up.
Geralt, come here. I found the mask.
In a moment, Yennefer. First, we must explore the rest of the room.
Look at this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
Out of date, okay. What have we got here?
A child's skull.
That's kind of creepy. Couple more items. Oh, we're going to need to restart. Alright, first, let us put the torch away. Let us save and restart the engine because we're getting this weird memory leak issue. Hold tight, everyone.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Yes, that is what we're doing, and what we're doing is restarting the game in order to fix the weird lags we were getting. Don't know if it's an original thing or just a next gen update thing, but it usually fixes it. Alright, we've got a stick here. Can we investigate this stick?
Hermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
Have you updated to the latest patch yet?
I have not, no, because I haven't checked
That could
the...
be part of your issue.
Could be. I haven't checked the mod compatibility yet.
Pinecone. Didn't expect this. A large female.
Either that, or it's your ray tracing.
Oh, it's probably both.
So, you know, you may have to compromise. Just
No.
a little. To
No.
save yourself.
No. Just restart.
I just made us quit as director because all my suggestions get vetoed half the time.
No, your decisions have more weight than my own decisions. But performance and mods, that is my area of expertise. Anyway, just restarting the game engine by going back to the main menu and loading back in every so often fixes it, so that's a good enough workaround for now.
Seems
Okay, maybe it's just me, but I'd find that irritating after a while, just having to restart to fix issues that I could fix by changing or tweaking a setting.
Yes, that's fair. However, we only play for a couple of hours at a time on stream, so it's not too bad. And I want visual fidelity. That's what I want for my recordings for YouTube for later. Wow, this is one hell of a secret passage. And Yennefer said she found the mask. Did that actually ignite that, or... Yep. Magic. Ooh, that glowy thing looks like the mask. Okay. What trap or riddle is this got? Elemental? Why does it grizzle?
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before...
Elemental! There we go. Alright. And we don't have our armor on, but we do have a sorceress with us. Let's put on some elemental oil.
It's a trap. We're imprisoned.
Well, let's break the prison. Now these things are pretty much immune to fire, so we won't use Igni. Let's just slap it and dodge, duck, dive. Dip and dodge. Nearly got it. Got him. Okay. Lots of dodging. We got it done. Good job, team.
Hear that?
Smelled it.
Gas.
Grate's still closed. Gotta think something quick.
Think of something quick. Okay, our magical sensors are not finding shit. Let's just keep burning the gas.
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.
The option I chose was damn I want to kiss you, Yen, because obviously, but that happened. Right joins us. Good timing.
Damn.
Yeah, Yen is
Tore a
bossy.
hole in my dress. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
No, she's assertive.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Of course. Magic for the win. Ooh, mind watching. Yeah. Let's watch. What are you doing? All right. Yep. No words. Okay. That's annoying. Ooh. It's annoying when he doesn't. Okay.
Wait.
For what?
We must talk to Croc.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you.
Yeah. Nice outfit, though. Right, you really did time it perfectly. Welcome. Oops, someone's walked in. Ah, god damn it. Interrupted. Who is it? Who's joined us?
I missed you too.
Are we gonna fight? Oh, there's the unicorn.
When are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take it. So many memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here.
Smooth.
Hurry, Crach's waiting.
Is that so?
So no one came in, or just the horse? What the hell? Very good. Both of them are like whipping out the big moves on each other.
Oh.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yen, let go of the mane.
I know you. I let go, you throw us off. Don't
Okay. All right, romance rekindled, perhaps. Let's see.
My, oh my.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
Okay. She's into it.
We ought to get back to the wake.
That's right, the mission.
Dress. Turn around.
Turn around? Oh, what's the fun in that? Come on. Sometime later, back in Care-Trolled throne room. That was fun. That was unexpected.
Asked about you.
We went out. For a breath of fresh air.
Yes.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
Right.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Right. Cool.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. And we'll take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth.
Okay. Blue man is up first, is he? Mustache goatee man is next. Very good. Braided goatee man. Who have we got? Green sleeves. Ooh, who's this with a dagger in the hand? That's... Is that the girl? The Scarface girl we met earlier, who's actually kind of awesome?
My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will.
Noted. Very plain axe. Welcome, Harrow. How you doing? There she is. Yes, throw in your knife. Dagger, whatever you got. I'm all for... Ooh, he does not approve. Well, I do. Good on her.
May the best man or woman win.
Okay. Win what? How does this work? Pile of weapons.
What's got into her?
He's not happy.
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to Speakerog. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now.
All right, let's talk, Bran. Sorry, Bran was the king. This is Crach. I'm bad with names, but I straightened it up.
How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later.
Okay.
First, let's speak of yours.
Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's true. Right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Okay, well, that is good to know. So Geralt has a tiny bit of toxicity. You can see it in his face and his eyes. Is that from the poison earlier? Would have thought by now, after a little romp with our sorceress beloved Yennefer, that he got that out of his system and had a little rest to recover, perhaps? Anyway. We need your help.
Need your help? Ciri probably came here to Skellige.
And very likely caused the cataclysm along the coast. The site upon which the druids focus so intensely now.
Yes. A site Ermion refuses to let us explore.
Specifically, he won't let me explore it. We fought. We're not friendly now.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Skellige's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Thank you. And the damn unicorn. Yes, the magical unicorn. Surely that should have detoxed the toxicity Geralt's currently displaying.
Wondering if I should talk to Ermion.
Leave that to me. Go. Seek and find your Cirilla. If any ill befell her here, on Skellige on my watch, I'd never forgive myself.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Onward! Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children.
Right.
You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return.
Right.
Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Okay.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye. Dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Skellige.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Right. Okay. New quest. New story quest. Main story quest. Not a side quest as well, right?
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Yep, I can understand.
Might need my help. You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Or we talk to her and Geralt's like, yes, I think there is a curse there, and we work with her to extinguish the curse. Is that what's going to happen? We'll have to see.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugas would sooner see a Nilfgaardian on the throne.
Oh, wow.
Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
All right.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Well, now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Skellige. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay.
Right.
A successful feast on all counts, Krak. I will see you later.
It was a good, oh, and she's portaled away, just like Triss used to, right? Oh, raised by bats. A little background info. Krak is actually Yen's ex from long ago. I did not know that. Oh, well, they're obviously on good terms, and if Geralt knows about it, he's very mature about it too. Good on him. What a guy. You don't think it's ever mentioned in the games? Okay. That's good to know. Thank you, bats. I love extra lore. And this is what the scenery looks like on a clear sunny day. It is beautiful. All right, so what are our next steps? There are some question marks, some notice boards. Frosty, do we do some side content before we meet Yennefer at the site of the magic cataclysm? I'm leaning towards yes. Let's re-equip our armor, but we probably don't have a lot left in today's session. But let's put our Griffin armor back on. The festivities have concluded. And the other thing I will look to do, maybe in between streams, is our next treasure hunt for our next Griffin School upgrades. We are the right level. Because Skellige, the Isles of Skellige, is where we need to go next for our treasure hunt. To upgrade our stuff for our focused build. Wow, we got to go to very distinct locations. Oof, I didn't even... Oh, there was a fast travel. I was going to say, I don't know how we get there, but there is a fast travel point, so we must have been there already or something. Lots of boats around. Very interesting map. Lots of little islands. That's kind of cool. Very fun. All right. So what we shall do is there is a small exclamation mark nearby. That's where we shall head now. Let's do this little side quest, and that's probably all we need to do for now. Raised by bats. There was a merchant you passed in the beginning when you just got to Skellige. He has the maps. Oh, I didn't think to stop at the merchants on the way in. That's a good point. I might have to go around the map.
Sir, how can you just run past stuff?
I just forgot all about it. Well, firstly, I thought only really blacksmiths had those plans, but yeah,
well, I think they did that because Skellige is so big and a vast network of little islands.
Yeah.
That they gave us a helping hand to say, yeah, look, here's your quick way of going to everywhere you need to go.
Yeah, here's some merchants. Just go to these guys. Yep, that's cool. So what's this over here? This is an armor table, is it?
Maybe a nice. What's this? It's
It pays to not run past things.
Melt this.
Yeah, well, apparently so.
A sword for cutting, not looking pretty.
Don't make pretty swords. Make sharp ones.
Mind your manners.
We can't talk to him. Can we talk to this guy?
Greetings, White Wolf. I suspected you'd come by. Bah, I was sure of it.
Oh, yeah?
The best stocked armory in all Skellige is right here at Cairtrolda Castle. Everyone knows it.
I'll gladly see for myself.
Take your time. Give them all a careful look.
Okay. What have you... Oh, let's ask him some questions first.
What do you think? Who'll be the next king of the Isles?
Hjalmar, clear as day. Lad's brave and generous. And from Krak's own line. No better claimant.
Okay. So he also sells a travel point, so you don't need to sail every... Ooh, I like that too. Thank you, Bats.
Looking for someone who can make me a master quality breastplate.
Never known a master who wasn't a dwarf. Fergus, perhaps? Say he's holed up somewhere in Velen.
Alright, very good. We've been to Velen. We've spoken to some master craftsmen there. What have you got? Show us your goods.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Ah. And here we go. Yes, give us these delightful maps. Don't think we need anything else. You've got, what have we got that we can get rid of? A whole bunch of these junk items. Yes, let's get rid of these blues. I'll dismantle some of these relic items. We'll keep the fancy dress for now. All right, that'll do.
So long.
All right, we've collected a couple of maps already. We're off to a good start. Thank you, Frosty, of course, and Bats. Really appreciate the comments. Foreigner, shut your ass. Let's go, I guess, back... Ooh, was it through here? Or was it outside of town here around the harbour? I can't remember now. It's fast travel just to the harbour then. See if the merchant was around here. Let's buy some maps.
You looking for work by any chance?
Oh, I am, Mr.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors.
All right, Bjorg.
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know, drowners. Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Okay. That sounds great.
Let me guess. They're tearing your nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Were that the only harm? Terrors in the bay are meaner than on the continent. They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded, guts devoured.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked. There's Tove, too. Her man was killed. She lives nearby, up a bit. Sorry, none other comes to mind. Those who see the beasts, meet him, well, they generally don't come back to dry land alive.
All right, let's take the job.
I'll take the job. Dealt with drowners many times. It'll soon be over. Got my word on that.
Probably could have negotiated for more, but let's just sort this one out. Talk to the witnesses. Let's do a bit of good old-fashioned witcherin.
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was. With Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the Kjerrig cliffs. Ulf was pulling up a line, having a hard time of it. Grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full, it'll be a good haul. Then something tugged back and down. Weren't a blink and Ulf was underwater. Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood. I smelled something horrid. Rotten, but worse. And the Muir Diablin flipped the boat. Don't even know how I made it ashore. Must have had Freyr watching over me.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
So, Bats, the merchant is by the mark we put on the map, which was... Where did I... Oh, down near here. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's where we shall venture to buy some more maps for Witcher gear. But first, to finish out the session tonight, let's do some good old-fashioned Witcherin. Let's learn about some either epic drowner monster or something else and help the locals. Skellige woman.
Are you Tove? I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now my man. I'm the only one left.
Rough. That's...
Kavilla, our son. He went out fishing and didn't come back. My man would walk out to the Kjerrig cliffs every day to watch for his boat. I told him he cannot bring him back to life, and that he could die himself. We'd heard about drowners, but he couldn't sit still. Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him. The Muira Diablin. Sea fiends. They clawed him so bad. I only knew him by his coat.
Oof. Rough.
Small comfort, I know. But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that. Farewell.
Alright, let's keep being a hero. Investigate the place where the drowners were seen using our magical senses. Let's talk to this merchant on our way.
Take a gander.
Greetings.
Looking to buy?
We sure are.
Show me your wares.
Especially if you have cool maps. And he doesn't. The Lonesome World Guide to Skellige. Oh, is this... Oh, this gives fast travel points. Is it... Has it got multiple? Alright, let's just... get them all. Jeez, they're not cheap. Luckily, we've got a bunch of gold. Let's see what we can sell to you to make our money back. Not much, because I've already sold a bunch of stuff. Let's sell a few of these, shall we? Runes, Chernobog, attack power. Yeah, we're not using that one as much either. There we go. Reclaim our cash by selling various things we don't really need. Oh, we can sell a whole bunch of random food, like all these beverages in our inventory. Yeah, let's get rid of all this stuff. So, in The Witcher 1, alcohol that was strong enough to make potions was just in your general food and drink category, but in this, I believe it's in a separate category. So anything that shows up here, we don't really need. Oh, there's a bunch of water, apparently. Oh, bread. We don't need 57 loaves of bread. And we definitely don't need 27 Wow, I didn't realize I'd collected so much stuff. We sell it? Yes, we can. Cheese. What else we got? More water. Jeez, we've collected a lot of water. Alright, that's going to lighten our load. Very good, Geralt. We've made some of our gold back. Anything else here? We have some junk. Smoking pipes. We don't need all those. Damn! Rotting flesh. Get rid of that. Pig hide. We won't sell all of it in case we need to turn it to leather, but we probably don't. There we go. Geralt can run a restaurant at this point. He sure can.
So long.
So long. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Heard the Nilfgaard all solve their own problems.
Watch it.
Where am I meant to be going? Up there somewhere. GPS is trying to route us out, and I'm assuming along here and then along here. So let's follow the GPS, jump on our horse, and away we go.
Adventure seeker.
We do love fast travel points, so I think that is worthy money spent. Let's go investigate. These sea islands are having surprisingly nice weather to get us started here, so happy about that. Okay, that's a ledge. All right, down the ridge, into the valley, towards the coast. Alright, what are we going to find here? Oh, we got some drowners down there. Let's take them out.
Another victim.
Yes, but first... fight some monsters. Especially with fire. Oh! In half. Sliced him in half. Nice. Alright, what have we got?
That stench. Drowners for sure. Lair must be nearby.
Now, he commented on something up here, but nope. Okay, investigate the place where the drowners were seen using your witch's senses. This radius is massive. Okay, so just investigate everything, I guess. Oh, grab the loot. That's nice. Ooh, there's a scent. Okay. Ooh, we're following the scent, perhaps. That's cool. We can do that. Just going along the coast here. Over to the rocks over there. That's fine. I don't know why we're moving so slow, Geralt. Like, why are we... Geralt, what are you doing, bro? Okay. It's weird. He either runs at full speed or he goes to an absolute crawl. I'm trying to walk through the water. Oh man, did we lose the scent? Oh, there's something out there that's red. Yeah, let's get our crossbow equipped. Let's dive down. Go down. Why can't we go down, Geralt? There we go. Saw something out here. Saw a drowner somewhere. It glowed red. I want to shoot it with a crossbow. Oh, hello. We shoot... So that's a siren. That is, in fact, not in the water. But if we shoot it in the water, insta-death. Suck on that. Alright, where did this scent go? Backtrack to the rocks. What do I think of the music? I love it. Absolutely love it, Bats. And it's making me think of Dragon Age Origins I mentioned earlier too, because it's some of the vocals are like a similar sound, and Dragon Age Origins just has like a weird special place in my heart, because the first time I played it because I saw my housemate at the time, he was playing it, and it looked pretty cool, so I played it. And holy shit, I was not prepared for the epic story and characters that ensued. It's obviously an amazing game and everyone should play it. But just so many good elements to it, some of which include the vocals and music and themes that occur within it. Oh, there's something down, is there? Something down here. Yeah, so this music is kind of making me think of that. Which is a good thing. Underwater cave. That's right, follow whatever these weird markings are through the dark cave. I can't light any torches. Underwater caves. I literally have had bad dreams about being stuck underwater in caves, but fortunately, eventually, I just start breathing and stop holding my breath in my dreams, and I discover I can breathe underwater. I'm assuming I actually hold my breath in real life when I do it too.
Stench again. Slime and rotting flesh.
Slime and rotting flesh. Okay. The torch just ignited the gas. Alright, duly noted.
More
You never learn, do you?
I genuinely actually forgot, yeah.
That's alright. Every time you forget, the game will remind you by blowing up the gas with the torch.
Yes, it will. Alright, now we... Okay, all
And
of
I
you
shall
guys...
merrily watch it happen with a chuckle and a smile.
That's what I'm here for. Bring in the lols.
Falling apart in my hands.
So, Raised by Bats, you played The Witcher before Dragon Age, so for you it's the reverse. Ah, that is still a good thing, though. Both games are very good. Both games, very good characters, very good story. Very good music and themes.
Monster's lair, but definitely not a drowner's.
Ooh,
Bruises
interesting.
on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled.
It's a dead piggy. How's this?
Almost untouched, hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
Ooh, okay. I can't pick what this monster might be.
Almost untouched, hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
It's a smarter monster of some kind.
Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled.
Could it just be a siren or an epic siren of some kind? What have we here?
Bits of boats, torn sails, lines, sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell.
Water hag.
She won't come back while I'm here, unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands, cover up my scent.
Alright, well that sounds like a good plan. This soundtrack right now definitely reminds me of Dragon Age Origins, and in particular, even the menu, like the title screen when you first load into the game, even the intro scene the intro movie clip, you know, the BioWare Dragon Age animated clip as you load into the game has elements of these awesome vocals, and it's all on theme, it's all aligned, it's so well done. But yeah, for me, it's very emotive music. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, genuine praise to the art form that is video games, or can be when it's done right. Prepare a potion using drowner pheromones and use it to hide your scent. Okay, let's just loot the other things first. Anything else here? Yes, there is. Okay. Alright, Geralt. Alchemy. West is usually down the bottom, right? Chort lure. That was for previous quest. Drowner pheromones. That's what we want. Craft it. Now we're gonna drink it, do we? And use it to hide our scent. Okay, let's do a main save. Let's see if our alchemy has paid off. Drowner.
That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
Back in here. Alright. Here we go. Epic Hag has returned. Now, can we put our other potions back? What have we got? Tawny Owl, White Radiford, and I usually like to have a Swallow for health regen. Or we could do Blizzard, but let's go with Swallow for now. But yeah, bats, man, this music is so good. There's you know, often in a lot of really good games, really iconic music that just, I don't know, you hear it, and if you're in love with the game, you've been bought into the game, it just moves you, right? I have that for a few games. I was going to say Mass Effect, but at the moment, no music comes to mind for Mass Effect. But Dragon Age, yes. Witcher, yes. Skyrim, yes. Oblivion, obviously, yes. Also, Ultima 7 and Ultima 9. Actually, even a little bit of Ultima 8. Played all those games, great soundtracks. Anyway, time to fight some brown dead and a hag. And she's disappeared. Alright, let's just take out the... Abaya. Alright, you're on fire. Let's let you burn for a bit. Heavy attack, Geralt. Nice. And a yeet. Got her. Take a trophy from the water hag. Okay. Stab it. Okay, we are done. Now we got to get out. That's not the right way. Water hag is down. She was the problem. Although there were drowners about, they were not the cause. But anyone else who's tuned in, what iconic art-moving music from games still strikes a note for you? What stands out for you? Or any other iconic sound effects, perhaps? Like even some of the sounds from the old school Doom and Duke Nukem. They're very iconic to me, but again, not quite moving like some of these music pieces can be. For you, it's Witcher, Cyberpunk, Dragon Age, Zelda. Oh, Zelda. Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time for me. Oh, yes. I found that game very moving, and it was so funny. Ocarina of Time, because I was, like, quite young when I played it, that is probably one of, not the only, but one of the first games that genuinely moved me emotionally to the point where at the end of the game, right? At the very end of the game, you've done it all, you've completed everything, and then like Zelda and Link meet up again and look at each other, and that's the end of the game. Like that struck me, like I genuinely felt something, and I genuinely like felt a little bit sad because the game was over. I mean, it's a good ending, it's a happy ending, it's a very satisfying ending and everything like that, but it just struck a note with me because of the way they've looked at each other, even in like shitty Nintendo 64 graphics, and the music and the theme, yeah, and the fact that it was over. That moved me. And that's one of my earlier memories of being genuinely moved by this media, this art form. Cyberpunk. I don't know if I've got any I mean, Cyberpunk was amazing. Actually, I do remember some of the sad music that can play in Cyberpunk when certain things happen.
Slow now. Whoa.
I'm actually really sad that I can't play stuff like Zelda or whatever because it's Nintendo and I don't have a Nintendo device.
Oh, you just need to get
I can't play it because
you just need to get Project 64 loaded up. Project 64 or Dolphin, the emulators.
Isn't it like illegal though? They don't like emulators. Nintendo is pretty damn.
Well, that is probably true.
Emulators.
Yes, if you manage to acquire a copy of the physical game, it's less illegal because you're playing a backup.
I guess it's
but
more
yes.
against people streaming it from emulators because it's like don't do that. But
yeah, probably Nintendo.
Very unforgiving.
Yes, they are.
Kind of stuff.
To the point where they're actually a little bit dickish, and they've shut down a lot of stuff.
Looking to buy.
Even when certain games of theirs were shelved or unavailable, when certain other people then streamed it, they still, or not streamed it, sorry, made available. You know, Nintendo went after them, and that's why there was a bit of backlash, because like, well, you're not giving us an option, so this is the only way we can access the games. In which case, I agree with those pursuing the games, and I do not care for the legalities in that point. They tend to go after people that are very vocal about it, Pats. Yeah, this is the problem I have with Nintendo. Well, I have a few problems with Nintendo, but that is one of them.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I refuse to fork out money for a Nintendo
That's
device.
fair.
To then also just fork out money for their non-cross consoling games because they've become a very money-hungry company. I mean, they were always money-hungry, but they're not moving with the times either. Every other platform enables cross-play now, like enables other platforms to play. Even PlayStation has. And
yeah, PlayStation used to be the problem, but they've come along more recently because PlayStation were quite dickish for a long time, and they still are in some circumstances, or some instances, but yeah.
Exclusives, but they're also then, after some time going, well, now people on PC can play them as well because we've got our initial money.
No, PlayStation have been problems with crossplay. Absolutely, they have, and mods. So mods for games like Skyrim. Yeah.
At least they're adapting and going. Well, PC players can now play on their PC. If they
yeah, they've been forced. PlayStation have been forced, whereas Nintendo is still quite arrogant in some regards. Now, they are trying to look after and watch out for their typically younger audience, which I do like and respect, but they are also still dicks in other regards. So yeah, I completely agree with you, Frosty. The other thing,
in letting other consoles play their games. They're still going to get money.
That's right. They can still, Look.
And they can quite happily say, no mods. We're not going to enable you to allow mods. Or anything like that.
Yeah.
They have that ability.
That's true.
But they're just refusing because it's going to cost them a little bit of money. They're going to have to share the pie just a little bit if they allow other platforms to play their games.
Yeah, well, that's why you do what Bats does. You just buy things secondhand and they don't get a dime. They don't get any money. That's one way to do it. Look, I like Nintendo for their unique approach. They do genuinely find new and innovative ways to create platforms and release games. You look at the Wii, the GameCube, the 64, all of them had some sort of new thing they were trying and genuinely innovate. Even the Switch was genuinely innovative, even though it was an underpowered system compared to the market. They're trying to do innovative things, and I like that, and I hope they keep doing that kind of stuff. My issue with them is they are very expensive for what you get, and they are, like you say, that they are very, I don't know, arrogant, cocky, a little bit over precious, and they hunt down others too much. There was a guy who made a mod or extension to Mario 64 that you can play on the emulator, and they went after him, right? You could only get it by playing it via ROMs you acquire online through emulators. And yeah, they weren't happy, they went after him, but it was genuinely good and genuinely innovative. I want to play it at some point. So yeah, Nintendo's dicks in that regard. The other thing that sticks in my mind, and I'll stop ranting in a moment, is for things like, I got a Switch, I wanted to play Mario, I bought Mario, I played Mario, and then in doing so, I realized, like, they're fun games, but for what is actually inside the game, it's not a lot compared to most other games. Like a full-priced $90 Australian game, so we're talking $60 US, in Mario Odyssey. It's, like I say, it's a fun game, it's good, but there's no voice acting, the graphics are average, the quest objectives and maps, they're not that big, they're not that detailed. You compare that to another full-price game, even like, you know, Skyrim or The Witcher or Assassin's Creed, I don't feel the same amount of effort or quality is necessarily in there. It's like they're riding their own coattails or resting on their laurels a bit.
Don't get me started on the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Well, that's different. That's a different thing.
They went from being really good with the original three,
that's true.
Formula, and making a great game in Origins, and then deciding to rinse repeat.
Yes, so they've copped a lot of flack for Valhalla.
You dummies. You had a good thing, and you've ruined it.
Well, that's why the next one, supposedly the next Assassin's Creed, is going to be more aligned to the more old school versions, the more Ezio/Altair themed Assassin's Creed games. We'll see how that actually pans out. But
I've got lots of problems with actually having a workable game, because I've tried Valhalla, and my PC should play it no problems. It should be ultra.
Yeah, you've got a beast. You do have a beast.
And it stutters like no tomorrow. Even on medium settings. And,
right.
And tweaking stuff. It will frame rate stutter, and it's just annoying. And I put it down like, I'm not dealing with this shit.
And there's so many collectibles in there and achievements for you, Frosty. You love the all that stuff. And they're not letting you in.
But I'm just like, no, I can't deal with the headache of this frame rate stuttering bullshit that should not happen.
Yeah.
I'm just like, no.
Raised by Bats, Nintendo is super expensive too. Witcher 3 is still over $40 on Switch, while for other consoles or PC you can get it for $20. Yeah, exactly. Part of it is possibly the cartridge format. However, Nintendo, with their digital versions, things are typically more expensive to buy the digital version than the cartridges, which I think is them trying to make sure they don't lose out on money by the digital versions. But the digital versions can't be traded, whereas the physical ones can. Like you said, you buy it secondhand, for which they get no money. So they really should be doing cheaper on the digital versions, because they're never going to lose money on that. Like I say, Nintendo, I think, are dickish in a lot of regards, but they do still have some genuinely good content. At least for now. We'll see how the next decade or so pans out, but and Bats, that's why you only play Zelda these days, because they are actually quality games with lots to do, yes. The latest one, Tears of the Kingdom, does have some flack thrown at it, some shade thrown at it, which is justified, because a lot of the complaints from... Shit, what was the one? Breath of the Wild, they did not address or change, like durability and things like that people hated. But genuinely still an innovative game, somewhat, because some of the things Nintendo get praised for have existed in other games as well, and those same games don't get praised. It's almost like there's an element of fanboy there, where things like iPhone users will sing the praises of Apple and the features they implement into the iPhone or the latest iPhone. Meanwhile, Android have had that for the last 4 years. But it's like, oh, Apple does it better, da, 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 da. It's a weird fanboyism that can happen there too. But the Zelda games, genuinely very good, very innovative. The only thing that pushes me against them is I'm not a big fan of the cel-shaded graphic style that they use. But that's only a minor gripe. The games are genuinely very good from what I've seen, although I haven't played it myself. Anyway, Bats, you're playing it right now, and you did actually listen, and they did listen a lot. Okay, that's good to know. So they did listen to at least a bunch of the feedback from Breath of the Wild. That's good. I'm glad to hear that, because I know that there's some things they didn't change and they stood their ground on. But that's only from consuming other readings and reviewers and feedback there on YouTube and things like that.
Thing as bad ships or bad weather.
Anyway, that's enough ranting for now. Let's finish off this quest. Sorry for the sidetrack, everyone.
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now, why would I want to see... What the devil's that?
Water hag. An old, clever one. She was the danger.
Seen a lot of ugly critters in me life. Morays, lampreys, blobfish. But never nothing like this. Your reward. Well earned, Witcher.
Thank you. We should have bargained for more. Alright, let's just go.
Thanks. So long.
Alright, quest complete. 187 coins, and we'll take it. Contract complete.
Man needs worries like a boat needs...
Yeah, quest done. Story section done. Stream done for tonight. Thank you everyone who's come along and tuned in to hang out, whether you be lurking or a chatter. We love having you on board. Thank you, Bats, for your guidance and the chat along the way and the lore insight. Love that shit. Thank you very much, of course, to our Patreon sponsors. You guys are absolute legends. And obviously, massive shout out and thank you to Frosty, our director, whose heavenly voice we hear in the background, especially if I start doing something wrong. Thank you very much, Frosty, for enriching our experience and helping to structure our playthrough. Our next...
I don't think I do that much. I normally just sort of, you know, growl at you sometimes.
Well, tonight you haven't needed to guide us too much, but now in other sessions you absolutely have. And Frosty and I also talk off stream to plan out some of the directions and the streams as well. So there's a lot of behind the scenes work that Frosty puts in that a lot of you don't see. So I very much appreciate it, Frosty. Thank you very much for that. Our next session in The Witcher will be after the weekend. We'll figure out a bit of a plan as to what comes next. In between streams, I may be venturing about the countryside to collect some more contracts and notice boards to collect some points of interest. I might do some treasure hunts because we've got some treasure hunts to do here in Skellige, and I don't think they're interesting enough to do on stream. So that's where you collect the different recipes and diagrams for the different Witcher gear sets, so I might do that if I have time. Next session, we will probably do some side questing, not sure yet. Frosty and I will figure that out in between. We are absolutely open to suggestions, but this is pretty cool. I'm liking this new area. I'm liking this new biome and the scenery. I am loving the NPC accents. Oh, the Irish accent is so good. And it's kind of cool. Okay, getting to know Yennefer a bit more. I'm warming up to her a bit, but let's see what happens next. Thank you very much to everyone who's come along tonight. You can always tune into our Discord. Links are appearing in chat now. They're also in the description below. They're also on my Twitch profile as well. On Discord, we have multiple channels for sharing things like game chat, lore, questions, grouping up for games, awesome memes and lols, fantastic and amazing pet pics. I always want to see everyone's pet pics. We also have occasional links to free games and giveaways and that kind of stuff, but also the notice board where you can see what's happening for the weeks ahead, what we're doing, have your say on either what games we play or what we do within games, such as Who Shall We Romance. So all of that's on there. If you have Discord, just jump in there, follow the links. If you don't have Discord, it's worth checking out. You can just get a simple app for your phone, just check it when it suits. But of course, there are no obligations. We welcome anyone and everyone who wants to tune in. So hopefully you've had a good time. I definitely has. Grizz, how long have you been here? Grizz is normally very active in our chat, but he may have been lurking tonight. Grizz, by the way, may be co-streaming with me in some form when we start doing Baldur's Gate 3. We might do, Grizz has put it to me, we might do some co-op Baldur's Gate. I'll need to figure out the best way to do it in order to have the best experience in doing so, because it can be a bit chaotic from what I've heard, and the game itself can be interesting at times, but also tedious and boring at other times. So I need to figure out the best way to stream it to bring the best content for those who want to see it. But we'll figure that out. Sorry, what was it?
How dare you say Baldur's Gate 3 is tedious and boring in some aspects?
No, I mean, no, to watch it. If you're not a D&D fan or someone who's familiar with D&D and turn-based combat, it can be a different pace or a different way. And look, it can be boring. Some people are genuinely boring when they stream it. I've tried to watch a few. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do it. We will figure that out in a few months. We will play it probably with some co-op, with some banter, with maximum content along the way. Probably with Frosty involved as well, because Frosty's going to be playing it, and everyone loves it when Frosty gets involved. But anyway, yes, Grizz might be in for that journey. Maybe a few others. We will figure out the structure to that. I'm open to suggestions if you have thoughts or feelings or any expertise on how best to do that as well. Tower, aka Pungeon Master, also might be on board, and he might be doing his own stream in parallel to my stream as we work together. We don't know yet. That's still stuff we're trying to figure out. We'll go from there. Drink lots, says Grizz. Yeah, well, that's definitely going to help. But this is cool content yet to come. Hopefully it works to everyone's favors. I have talked way too much now for finishing up the stream. Thank you for everyone who's come along. Let's go and raid someone on stream before we sign off. So stick around, help us raid someone, say good day, jump into their chat, and have a good evening from there. This has been Nerdedness. I've been Shade. Our legendary director, Frosty, has been in the background. And you have all been awesome. Thank you very much. We'll see you again soon.
You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
A legend cannot be killed, can it?
The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri.
Hold them back!
I've long awaited this, and you, White Wolf.